Good day, ma'am. I am Cindy Abjelina, and I am here to present to you my report about the Chapter 9, which is the laws regulating travel and tour services. So before we proceed, here is my objectives: to enumerate the procedure in setting up a travel agency, to identify the responsibilities of a legitimate travel agency or tour operators, and to differentiate ethical to unethical practices by travel agencies and tour operators. So on the next slide, we have here the law. So it is said that a tour operator shall mean an entity which may either be a single proprietorship, partnership, or corporation regularly engage in the business of extending the individuals or groups such services pertaining to arrangements and bookings for transportations and accommodation, handling conduct of inbound tours whether or not for a fee, commission, or any form of compensation. So, in other words, a tour operator is a company that organizes and sells package tours and travel services to individuals or groups. They also handle logistics like transportation, accommodation, and activities and offering convenience to the travelers. So, we have here the tour guide. So, it is said that shall mean an individual who guides tourists both foreign and domestic for a fee, commission, or any form of lawful remuneration. So, in other words, tour guide is an individual who leads and narrates guided tours, providing information and insights about the attractions, the landmarks, and cultural aspects to enhance the visitor's experience. On the next slide, we have here the accreditation of travel agencies and tour operators. So, in section 2, who may apply for accreditation? The following may apply for accreditation as tour operator and travel agency. So, these are the following people who may apply for accreditation. First is a resident Filipino citizen. Also, a partnership organized under the law of the Philippines that is at least 60% of its capital is being owned by the Filipino citizen, and a corporation that is organized under the laws of the Philippines that is at least 60% of the subscribed common or voting shares of stocks of which is owned by the Filipino citizen. Next is the section 3, which is the for purposes of accreditation the following are the supporting documents to be submitted with. We have here the complete list of executive officers and employees. For an alien employees, it is required that they must provide a visa or a valid visa from the Bureau of Immigration. It also requires a mayor's permit, a latest income tax return and audited financial statement, and a certificate of lease or contract in lease of the office space. So in section 4, we have here the additional requirement for tour operator using a motor vehicle. So no tour operator shall use any motor vehicle while conducting tour or transporting tourists unless such motor vehicle is accredited with the department and sporting a tourist plate. And the last section, we have here the section 5, which is the minimum office requirements. The tour operator shall comply with the following requirement with the following office requirement. It shall be located in the commercial district and not in a residential district, and it must be only identifiable and shall be used exclusively for the tour operation business. So on the next slide, we have here the travel sales intermediary or the TSI. So a travel sales intermediary is a business or a proprietorship, partnership, or corporation that is engaged in the sale or brokerage of travel and travel related services such as cruises, hotels, tours, car rentals, bus and rail transportation. So TSIS is do not hold airline agency appointment or issues airline ticket. So in addition, a travel sale intermediary or the TSI is an entity or platform that facilitates the sale of travel related product or services, acting as a middleman between travelers and travel providers such as hotels or tour operators. So they often offer a range of options and help travelers find and book suitable travel arrangements. On the next slide, we have here the accreditation of tour guides. So, as we can see in section 9, requirements for issuance of accreditation, an application for accreditation tour guides shall submit the following. First is proof that the applicant has passed the seminar for tour guides duly conducted by the Department of Tourism or other agencies, where applicant possesses special academic or professionalism qualifications relevant to the tourism. Second is certificate for good health issued by any duly accredited government physician. Next is clearance for the National Bureau of Investigation in the case of alien applicants from visa, the Bureau of Immigration, and the other permit from the Department of Labor and Employment. We also have here the mayor's permit or municipal license and the latest income tax return and such other documents that the department may require from time to time. So the above are the minimum requirements for the accreditation as a tour guide by the Department of Tourism. It is vital that an accordingly tour guide must have possessed or pass a seminar for a tour guides duly conducted by the Department of Tourism of its duly authorized agencies. On the last slide, we have here the prohibition against engaging in recruitment activities. So in Article 26 Labor Code of the Philippines, travel agencies prohibited to recruit. So travel agencies and sales agencies of airline companies are prohibited from engaging in the business of recruitment and placement of workers for overseas employment, whether for profit or not. In other words, the prohibition against engaging in recruitment activities refers to a restriction or ban on activities related to soliciting, hiring, or enlisting individuals for a particular purpose, often applied in contexts like employment or certain industries. And that could be all, ma'am. Again, I am Cindy Abjelina from BSHM 3A. Thank you.